Go ahead, gentlemen.
Hello, I'm Landon,
And I'm Sergio.
and we are EcoZing. Our company is focused on beating plastic pollution with one straw at a time. Our problem is plastic pollution, and the way that we're going to solve it is by using biodegradable flavored plastic straws made out of the plastic Sergio handed out to you. You might also be asking who's affected by pollution, plastic pollution, and everyone and everything is affected by plastic pollution. That's a really big problem. We have three competitors. None of them are direct, more so just indirect. Magic Straws is a flavored straw company. They make little flavored straws using like little milk beads in the straw. And then Aardvark is a company that makes paper straws, and Suki is a company that manufactures metal straws. Our total addressable market is $190 million and selling to 63,000 coffee shops, which we got that number out of all the coffee shops in the United States. And then our serviceable addressable market is $3 million and selling to 1,000 coffee shops. We got that number by all the coffee shops in Wisconsin. But our serviceable obtainable market is $12,000 and selling to 4 coffee shops. We chose 4 because it was a nice little low number and still making enough money. We have surveyed people to find out if people even care about the environment, and which thankfully they do. And we've also asked if they are willing to buy biodegradable products opposed to non-biodegradable products, and again they do. And we also asked how much on average they're willing to spend, and they're about willing to spend extra $1 to $2 on biodegradable products.
And this is just a preview of our website. You can sign up as an early adopter. We'll email you as soon as the straws launch.
Our minimum viable product, or our MVP, is a biodegradable flavored straw, which is made from glycerol, distilled water, cornstarch, and white vinegar. We are working with Ferris Popcorn to get flavoring and to test out if it'll work with our plastic, which I'm fairly certain it will. And we chose straws because we were talking with Ann Culver and our mentor Craig Much over there, and we thought the idea of plastic straws was good because it's a simple and easy way to solve plastic pollution, and the alternatives kind of suck. Our goals are to talk with Ferris Popcorn and test and talk with about how their flavoring works and to test it. And the way that we're going to measure our success is by how many coffee shops we sell to and how often and how much they buy from us. For a company to really get going, we're going to need $100, which would be spent on distilled water, glycerol, cornstarch, white vinegar, food coloring, so it can be different colors to make the flavor, and flavoring, which are all ingredients in our plastic, and then we spend it on advertising and our custom web URL. Are there any questions?
Can I eat this?
I wouldn't yet.
I know, I wanted to do the same thing. I wanted to put it in my mouth.
I had no
Did you
urge to
create
do
this?
that.
Yeah,
Did
we made this in our
You
science.
did make this.
The science teacher.
So, I was at, I don't even know where I was at, might have been Chili's or something, and I had a plastic straw. It was in my iced tea for about 10 seconds, and I could no longer drink out of it because it just turned to mush. So it's like, it's nice to protect the environment, but if it can't do its intended task,
Yeah.
how is this going to differ then? So it won't, if it gets into a liquid, it's going to maintain its shape?
I would believe so. We haven't tested out yet, but since how thick the plastic is, I don't know why it wouldn't retain its shape in hot and cold liquids.
Great idea.
I have lots of questions. Hi. Do you have a question?
Go ahead.
Okay. What are the flavors that you're thinking about?
We want to do something like lemon, watermelon, strawberry maybe, and possibly even like a coffee flavor for the coffee shops.
Yeah.
Just a small variety of flavors. that
If
would
the
work.
coffee shop is that's the customer you're going after, I would maybe work with those shops and ask
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Because something like citrusy, like lime or watermelon, probably is not going to pair well with like milk. Because a lot of the drinks they're making are milk-based, whether it be oat milk, well, I can't say oat milk, but oat milk, almond milk,
Yeah.
soy milk, whole milk, all that stuff, so maybe keep that in mind.
All right.
I think that this is a great idea because I agree that paper straws are trash, and they're trash in a commercial setting as well. They're great in theory, but they're more expensive. And so if you're selling to another business, you know, it really does come down to cost a lot of the times,
Mhm.
especially a small coffee shop. With that $1 to $2, you said that people were willing to pay $1 to $2 more. Was that per case or per straw?
Per case.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
And did you survey like the end user, or did you survey the coffee shops?
Well, when we talked with Ann Culver, she really liked the idea and figured, so we asked her, and she liked the idea, and the price wasn't bad. And we also went around school surveying people if they were even interested in the straws,
Okay.
and they have been.
Perfect.
I liked your pun that they suck or don't suck. I
Yeah.
don't know if that was intended or
I didn't
not.
catch
No.
that. That makes a
I'll
lot
say
of
this.
sense.
So, did you, I'm sorry if I missed it, did you mention what the prototype cost would be per straw?
Per straw, I think it's just like a few cents, because when you buy the ingredients, it's so much, and it takes so little to make the plastic, so it'd be relatively cheap.
The equipment needs. So would you actually buy the equipment yourself to actually produce these straws, or would you outsource that?
Can you rephrase that? I don't-
Would you actually plan to buy the equipment yourself to make the straws, or would you actually outsource using your product?
We'd probably make the straws ourselves, because we're thinking about having like 20 straws in a package for like $1 to $2.
Okay.
And they're relatively easy to make, so yeah, I think we could do that on our own.
And they're shelf stable.
Huh?
They're shelf stable.
I would-
You don't have to
yes.
put them in the fridge or anything?
No, you do not.
Okay.
You have good balance. EcoZing, what's Zing?
Flavorful, and just like a flavor. And the straws are flavored, so that would go well.
Would you consider doing a straw that wasn't flavored?
Yeah, yes. The flavor just is more appealing to us.
Okay.
We could definitely do straws that are not flavored.
Yeah, I would ask the coffee shops and see
Yes.
what they would prefer.
Mhm.
Because they could be able to upsell, like,
Mhm.
they could upsell this product and say, well, do you want a, EcoZing straw, and it's vanilla flavored, and they could sell it for like 2 times more, even though it's actually a cheaper straw, so.
Yeah.
I used 4 straws yesterday, I had my grandkids, and I use straws all the time, plastic because paper suck.
Mhm.
And honest, at the end of the day, I throw them away, and as I listen to your presentation, I think, oh yeah, I have to be better. And I honestly hate the metal ones, so kudos to you guys, it's a great idea, but I think it could be used far more than just in the coffee shops.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a huge market out there.
Good job, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.